guys, welcome to this session. We'll be speaking about queries. So the first query I want to talk about is the query to create a database. So the query goes like this. It says create database. You must mention the word database and you will give your database a name, right? So it simply goes like that. So this statement will be the one that creates your database. So let's see it in action. So this is my server management studio. So I'm already connected. All I'm going to go do now is to show you how you can then create a database not using a query, which by now you should already know. Once you are connected to your own database or to your server, it will bring you to an environment which looks like this. So this is the environment where it shows you that you are connected to the server. So once you are connected to the server, you just right click on databases. You can even just have a pick on existing databases. So you can right click on databases and create a new database like this. From there you must give your database a name. So I'm just gonna call it testdb and then press OK. So this will then create a new database. This side you will see called testdb. So this is the new database that was created. Once more, it's right click on database, new database. Give your database a name. I'll just call it another testdb. Then if you press OK, it will create a database for you with that preferred name. In most cases, when you are already looking at databases, it will put it at the very last on the list. But then if you refresh here, it will then put them in alphabetical order. So that is how you create a database using the graphic user interface that has been prepared for us by Server Management Studio. So how do you go about it if you are using queries? So if you are using queries, you just come here and write a query. You can write this query using almost anything else as long as the extension will be the right extension. But let's say you are writing a query using Server Management Studio. So you come and say new query and you write those statements that I was speaking about. So you will write new query and you will specify your query. Say create database and you will give it a name. So let's say this one we are calling it query db, right? Query db, and you press execute. You will see it will say commands completed successfully, but we don't see the query db here. So we can right click and refresh. You will see there will be a query db that has been created for us, and then we can just create as many dbs as we want using the SQL queries. So we can say another query here, another query, and we press execute. And as usual, it's not going to show if we're already looking at databases. We need to refresh and you will get that another query db created for us there. Okay, so that's basically how you will create a database using SQL queries.